back to Ray's Garden. Do y'all like that twist? If you're new here, it used to be called Growing with Ray. But y'all, today we are doing so many things in the kitchen because it's hot. We've had rain throughout the week. I don't want to be outside just yet. Maybe in the evening. Maybe in another video. But today, y'all, I am in Kentucky, as always, growing zone 7A. If you're new here, just so you know. But y'all, today we are cooking dinner. We are prepping for this week's lunch. And then I need to go ahead and get my garlic. I've already separated out the pieces that I'm going to use to grow again for next year. But we're going to go ahead and mince the rest of it. We're also going to sit here and get all of my onions chopped up and put away so that I have those already chopped, because y'all know me, I care not to chop things so much, so often. So we're going to get all of those things done. But dinner, we are doing pot roast with green beans, mac and cheese, and cornbread. And for my lunch for the week, I am doing a chicken salad because I got grapes in the fridge that ain't nobody eating, and so I'd rather go ahead and make a chicken salad. Alright, so we're gonna start with the roast, get that good to go, and then we're gonna get to the next things. Okay, let's go. So first thing first with the roast, y'all, I'm going to do my seasonings that I like to put on it. And then I'm also doing a new seasoning, which will be this prime rib and roast seasoning. It says it's a peppercorn, garlic, and herb blend. I've never tried it. It looks familiar, like somebody may have tried it before in my life, and I may seen it from there. I don't know. But I know I'm still going to use my staples of what I like to use on here. And that is my garlic powder, my onion powder, my salt. I'm not going to do pepper because there's peppercorns in this. And then I'm going to do a little bit of celery seed. Now, this year I may go ahead for the fall, start some fennel. It'll be later in the season with me starting it, because all of my other plants and stuff like that we're doing for the fall is already at the point to where they can get up-potted, so that next week the plan is to get them outside. So today I need to up-pot those. Now I am going to put on my gloves. I love getting these gloves off of Amazon. It don't matter what color I get. I don't prefer the regular ones instead of black. This is my first time getting the pink ones. But when they're on sale, I try to get some, because if I had it my way, I'd rather not touch meat raw. Not because I don't mind it, but it helps with cleanup. Now I did put some grapeseed oil already on the meat. Then I'm going to go ahead and go in with my seasonings. Oh, it's not all the way hot. It's totally fine, y'all. This is what I'm going to be using to cook it in. It's a brazier. I got it for Christmas. I'm really super duper excited about it, y'all. I'm starting to hear it sizzling and everything now. The other thing that I do want to do is go ahead and get ready to make my little slurry mixture that I'm going to cook this in. And then we also need to cut up some red potatoes. Now here's the red potatoes. The ones that I grew, I gave them away. So no, I don't have red potatoes because I gave away the ones that I grew, but it's okay. We got a bag of them because yesterday we did a seafood boil, so I got leftover red potatoes. Thing I like to put in my roast is the Lipton mixture, the onion mixture with some beef bouillon paste. So I'm going to make a quick slurry of that. 3 cups of water, and then we're good to go. After this all cooks, I will drain the grease from the roast, and I'll make a slurry with a little bit of the drippings, some flour or cornstarch. I like cornstarch as long as the drippings is hot. I don't get any lumps versus flour, because you got to cook out the flour. I don't want to do all of that. So I do cornstarch, and then that'll be good to go. Pretty well good to me, if I do say so myself. Put the lid on, and we're going to see this pretty baby in about 2.5 hours. Now it's time to go ahead and tackle these onions, y'all. So, if y'all remember how it came out of the garden, this is how I want it to look until we get over to our station of cutting them. So, this box is full of onions, and we need to get these ready, okay? This is the compost bowl. I'm getting off all the old skins right now. We've already used about 10 of them so far, but my best y'all harvest is yet to come. All right, y'all, I separated out the little pearls. I took a quick little camera break. Separated out the pearls. These are gonna go in the roast, but I did go ahead and add some of those to the green beans as well. All right, y'all, so we're gonna switch gears. I do wanna go ahead and show y'all how I'm seed saving, because this is something I do pretty often, but I want to do this more regularly. What we are going to be seed saving is this cucumber. It was a Boston pickling cucumber from my sissies. It did get huge because this was the biggest one on her vine that turned yellow. I kept it, just cutting it open. You can see the seeds on the inside. What we're going to do is scoop all of this out. Then I also have some sun gold tomatoes from Keisha's. And what I'm going to do is just literally squeeze these and make them real pulsified. You'll see in a second. Now that everything's in here, you can see there's seeds in here. I'm going to fill this up with some water. Let this ferment, lid off for 2 days. It's going to break up this gelatin on here. Then you're going to want to scoop the top, so that any seeds that float are bad. Any of them that sink or to the bottom are good. You'll then put it in a colander, rinse it off, put them on a paper towel or something, let them dry, and then we'll put them in an envelope. Pour it in here. Get any of the extra seeds out. Rinse them off. All even the gunky, slimy stuff should be at top. Put this on a plate, let it dry for a day or two, and then you can save them. Something I just seen after adding the water that I want to show you guys. You see how that jelly substance is still at the bottom? That'll eventually float to the top. But looking at these cucumbers, you see how those viable seeds are already at the bottom? And then there's some already at the top. That means those are not viable. The jelly substance in the next 2 days will come off of these, and then we'll be good to go. Plus, this is always great. You can come in and stir it if you want, just to make sure nothing is actually at the bottom that shouldn't be. Just stir it like a little tornado. Once it settles down, those that are viable are heavier, so they float to the bottom. Y'all should know how chemistry works, and if you don't, it's okay. Anything that ain't viable floats to the top. It's too light. So since the roast isn't all the way ready, we are going to go ahead and do this chicken salad, y'all. Chicken cooked very quickly. Took that out. Y'all saw. Let it sit for 30 minutes. We got about probably 30 more minutes on that roast. I have big pieces of chicken. I'm going to put big pieces of grapes, some celery. We're going to see what it looks like. Now, you don't have to add the paprika like I did to have this weird color. Yep. Just need some salt and pepper. A little bit more mayo. Oh, this is going to be good. So, I don't want to go to the store to get mayonnaise. So, I have yogurt. Put some of that whey in this container. And I'm gonna actually put yogurt in here. Y'all, but I like to eat this with crackers. You get some buns, especially brioche buns, toast that up and put this on it. Oh my gosh. Serious question though, y'all. Am I the only one that likes to cook and eat at the same time? Is it just me? Oh, this is so good. And I love grapes in it. It's just a bright burst of juiciness. Alright, y'all, dinner is finished. We got some cinnamon cornbread, our mac and cheese, our green beans, and of course the roasting potatoes. This is my daughter's plate. Yum, yum. Hey y'all, so I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I did go outside and got 2 watermelons. The tendrils was dry and so was the other leaves. We're gonna leave these though as sitting out because I'll probably open one of them. But I'm taking the other one to my family this weekend. Bye.